eclipse season officially starts now. It is time for the full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Virgo, and this is going to be a shakeup in the best possible way. If you have energy drains in your life, if you physically feel drained, if you feel like no matter what you do, you're walking through quicksand, if you feel like you take a few steps forward and then backwards, if you feel like you're in this endless cycle that doesn't stop no matter how hard you work, all the things from the inside as well as the outside today when we do the Feng Shui that are holding you back are going to be released. And this is a 6-month transformation set in motion. First one on this Virgo Pisces axis of eclipses. So it's new, it's fresh, and it's going to be fantastic. So let's get started. For those of you who are new here, I'm Dana Claudat. I'm a modern Feng Shui master and the founder of a whole method and school of Feng Shui, unlike anything else in the world. Unlike lots of Feng Shui, there's nothing bad, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing you have to be afraid of. And in fact, it is completely liberating and empowering. So stick around if you want to start learning to design your home to make your dreams come true, because that's what we do. And for those of you who want to step it up and become a life-changing designer this year, the Feng Shui School, the School of Intention Professional Certification Program is now open for registration. And in this program, you will literally learn to design homes that make dreams come true, starting with your own. You do all this Feng Shui for yourself in the program for 6 months and learn how to effortlessly do it for other people. It's so exciting to share it with you, and 2025 season is now open. Links in the description box to learn more. Let's get into all the full moon in Virgo eclipse Feng Shui. This eclipse can help you to answer the big question: how do I finally move forward? How do I get unstuck on a deep energetic level? So Virgo is a sign that's often associated with your health and wellness and also with the earth, but also Virgo has a lot to do with order and clarity and harmony. Really, like on a classical sense, harmony. That's when you bring all these themes together. So wherever your life is not harmonious, this is a time to release. In a lunar eclipse, we release what is out of harmony, what is out of alignment. And you can specifically look at what might be draining your energy physically, what may be weighing you down mentally and emotionally, and especially what in your environment, what in your daily life, what in your routines is holding you back because it's just not moving. It's just not flowing. It feels stuck. And really, it's a big look at the systems in your life. I recently heard an interview where Mel Robbins was talking about how you rise or fall to the level of your systems in life, how organized you are, what routines and rituals you have. And so it's a good time to look at what routines and rituals you have or you don't have. And this isn't about turning your whole life into a to-do list. It's not about having so many projects, so many things, but the things we practice are what we will become, what you're pouring your energy into, what you're pouring your attention into. So if you're pouring a lot of energy and attention into things that are chaotic and confused and that aren't serving you or aren't giving you anything back, you're not going to see that big growth that you want. So today, we're going to look at ways that you can shake some of this stuff out and deliberately design more order into things that are going to bring you vitality and wellness, and especially so much more magnetic abundance. I want to also remind you that because it's an eclipse, it may just happen that one area of your life or another will naturally sort of shake up and wake up, or you may just without even thinking about it, like, oh, it's the eclipse, let me let go of something. You may just have something happen where you're like, oh, I finally got rid of that. Oh, I finally got a solution. I finally found a way to get rid of this drain or to feel better. You may have things come into your path, like synchronicities. People show up in your path that help to release these things, because Virgo often gets associated with perfection and perfectionism, But no one is born a perfectionist. It's something that you learn at some point or another. I know a lot of people say, I am a perfectionist. No, you're just being a perfectionist. And this is a time where you can let go of that tight control and instead set things up around you so you have more flow and more creative power. And this is going to help you to navigate all the things that pop up that you go, wait, what's happening here? Things are moving. You're going to be able to move with it a lot easier when you're not really just trying to micromanage every moment and how things are going to go. First thing in the home magic of this month is to really take a look at your technology and reorganize it. Reorganize how things are flowing together in your technology. Update your computer, update your hard drives, update all of the things that you have on your phone. Let things go, declutter, delete, save things that are really important to you, digitize documents that are really important to you so you have a backup of them. So many things that you can do to get your technology in tip-top shape. And when you do this, it's like feng shuiing your digital real estate. You're going to find it so much easier to get things done. You're going to know where everything is. You're going to feel like, everything's working really well. Mercury retrograde's coming in a few days, and Mercury retrograde technically has nothing to do with computers and technology because there were no computers and technology when Mercury retrograde began. But Mercury retrograde has historically been associated with our communication and expression and movement and travel. And so in this way, you will be 10 steps ahead of the game because you will be able to be more efficient and effective and communicate even better when everything is in tip-top shape. So start upgrading, start doing all the things. I haven't upgraded my computer in years. It's really bad. So I'm going to do that as my big project, getting ready during this eclipse time so that everything is smooth and easy during Mercury retrograde. Now, another thing that you can think about doing is a kitchen overhaul. And specifically, get into your refrigerator, get into your pantry, and start looking at what is in there. Now, many of you who are here are already very wellness minded. You probably don't have a lot of things in your pantry, a lot of things in your kitchen that aren't necessarily great for how you feel. You don't have to get rid of every treat, every dessert, every potato chip. I don't care. But it's about looking at what it is you have and how it's supporting you feeling good. You're allowed to have anything you want. You're allowed to eat whatever it is that you want, but taking a good look, clearing things out, clearing out expired food, clearing out the things that get stuffed in the back of the refrigerator. You know how that happens. Many of you know what I'm talking about. Clearing away expired vitamins, expired things in the pantry that you didn't even realize were expired. I found something in my pantry that had expired 2 years ago and I was about to take it and then I stopped and I was like, oh my God, this vitamin expired in 2023 at the beginning. And I was like, okay, I'm glad that I looked because I would never have known. So do a big clean out. And as you do, stay open to any inspiration you get about what you might want to keep in stock, what you might want to get rid of, what you might want to stop purchasing because you don't seem to eat it, what makes you feel good, what doesn't make you feel good. And this is going to be a beautiful, fresh start. You can clean your refrigerator, clean your pantry. It is going to be amazing for overall wellness. Now, the other thing about kitchens is that they are a big hub of prosperity. And when you think about it, in ancient times, as we became more developed as an overall global civilization, having a kitchen, and especially a big working functional kitchen and having food to cook, being able to feed yourself was incredibly big sign of prosperity. And it still is. So be grateful and enjoy the prosperity that you're able to cook up in your home. This is also a great time if you don't cook a lot or you haven't been cooking a lot to get inspired or re-inspired to start cooking. And this is, again, cooking up abundance in your life. cooking up the greatest abundance, which is your health, which is your greatest wealth. So big deal here. Now, another thing that you might want to think about is putting some bowls of fruit around your house. Lemons, oranges, apples, anything that you love. Put abundant fruit around your house. It's symbols of abundance. Eat the fruit, use the fruit, replace it. But this is a great way to infuse more life force and vitality, which is what this is about. Greater life force, greater vitality everywhere. And it's really inexpensive and simple. You can get some beautiful bowls. You might even want to put some on your coffee table or some as a centerpiece in your dining room. All of this is lush and abundant. It's a great time to consolidate your best habits, the things that bring you the best life force, and make them into a morning routine. And if you already have a morning routine, to upgrade it a little bit so it's even more energy bringing, even more impactful. If your morning routine is just a series of chores and you feel like you have to do them, that's not the energy that's going to bring you abundance and joy and all the things that you want. It's going to just drag you down. So we want to make sure that your morning routine is all the things that are energy bringing, all the things that are inspiring. And it can be 1 or 2 habits that you do. It can be a whole bunch of them, but you want to make sure you're bringing together those things to start the day. Now, one of my favorite little exercises to do at the start of the day, and you don't have to do it exactly like this, but I made a whole video about it and I can link it, but it's a short video. And essentially it is this: when you wake up in the morning, if you open your eyes and declare something amazing is about to happen. Something amazing is about to happen. We're going to have the best day. This is going to be the best day. Something amazing is going to happen. And say it until you feel it. At first, you might be like tired and thinking, oh, yeah, something amazing is going to happen. No, keep going until you're awake, until you're like, something amazing is about to happen. I'm ready. And then get out of bed. That habit alone, which can take you like 30 seconds or a minute, can shift the way your day goes. We want to start with momentum. We want to start with as much energy and forward motion as possible. So as often as you can, declare something amazing is about to happen. Another thing you can consider putting into your morning routine that's very aligned with this eclipse and this eclipse energy that's going to be with us for 6 months is to do some sort of movement energy practice. It could be taking a walk in the morning. Maybe you walk your dog. Maybe you go for a walk to get coffee. Taking a walk in the morning and feeling the energy move through you. It might also be doing something like Tai Chi or Qigong or yoga, where you are literally awakening the flow of energy and the alignment you feel within yourself, which is so powerful. To put the icing on the cake, you might also want to upgrade what you have in the morning. Some of you might do intermittent fasting and you don't eat in the morning, but you have a drink, let's just say tea. Maybe you upgrade that tea. For those of you, the first meal of the day, upgrade it so that it has more energy. Maybe you add a new supplement. Maybe you add a superfood. Maybe you add something that's going to give you a super boost. This is really a super boost time. And around the eclipse, whether on the day of the eclipse, before, after, get outside for a little while. And either on the eclipse or before or after, March 13th, March 14th, or before or after, because the eclipse has a really wide orb, you might want to spend some time really journaling on, meditating on, going out in nature, connecting, thinking about, feeling into what it is that you want to establish as a new energy generator for you. And that could be committing to a new passion project. It could be committing to enhancing your relationships to improve your whole life. It could be committing to learning a new skill. It can be committing to a new way of organizing, or going on a big journey to declutter, spring clean, and organize in a brand new way. And allow this to unfold over the months ahead, but really feel into it and commit to it. Because again, this is a time you're going to release the things holding you back, but it's in the service of creating the new, with more flow, with more magic, with more dynamism, with more good fortune, all the things. Enjoy this eclipse fully. It's going to bring new magic, new energy, new stories, and new success to life. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and consider sharing the video with friends if you have people that you want to do these rituals and habits with. It's always so helpful to have accountability and have other people to work with. This is a year where community is in the spotlight, and really it's an era where community is in the spotlight for the next 20 years and beyond. And so thank you for being a part of this community. I so appreciate you being here. And if you want to join us in the Feng Shui school and learn to be a life-changing designer, again, the details are in the description box below. This whole entire channel is full of videos for you to explore. Have so much fun, and I will see you soon.